Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you glad to be here? We're actually raising this money to send the youth to London for the wedding. Oh, that was already this morning. Well, actually got some good news. We got good news today. Our son's coming home tonight. And praise the Lord and everything. He got to stop over in London. That's where he's flying, but he didn't get to go to the wedding. That one person you heard on the news they had to reject was Billy. He wasn't allowed to go to the wedding. So anyway, he's doing good and everything. He's looking good. We're looking forward to having him home and everything. Found out that we have had a couple birthdays. We had one yesterday. Miss Brenda, she had her birthday yesterday. Miss Brenda turned 21 again. Looking good, Miss Brenda. And of course, we got one coming up this Sunday, Miss Johnny. Miss Johnny looking good for 22. And of course, we got some good talent, as Brother Joe said. We do got some good talent. We actually got the senior citizen version of Cher here tonight. You'll be looking forward to seeing her. She's a real blast. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I had to start off by saying, I heard this story about a couple outdoorsmen from Texas. They decided they wanted to go to Minnesota for a little bit of ice fishing. So they get down there to Minnesota, they set up their tent, get all the gear out, and by the time they pull the chainsaw out and everything to drill the hole in ice, well, about that time a deep voice came down and said, "There's no fish under that ice." So the two guys are startled, so they look at each other. Of course, the one said, "Lord, is that you?" "No, I'm the owner of this ice skating ring, and I'm telling you guys for the last time, there's no fish under that ice." What a trip, huh? I found out taking a lot of trips, especially when you get older and everything, I'm finding out, and probably a lot of women can vouch for this too about their husbands and everything, because my sweet wife does it to me all the time. There was this elderly couple, they decided to go on a road trip. So on their trip, they decided they want to stop off at a roadside restaurant and get them something to eat. So they stopped, they ate everything. So they were leaving, and the lady realized she forgot her glasses on the table at the restaurant. So it was about 30 minutes down the road before she realized it. So out of frustration, they had to go even a little further before they could turn around and go back to the restaurant. So on their way back, now ladies, y'all can vouch for this, us husbands get kind of grouchy and all that, start scolding, all right. She starts getting scolded by him, so they get to the restaurant and all of a sudden they pull in and she's going in there to get her glasses and everything, and on her way in there he said, "Well, by the way, while you're in there, get my hat too while you're in there too." I found out about kids Sunday school. Well, I love Sunday school. I like the kids Sunday school the best and everything, especially some of the stories they tell the kids and everything. The teacher was telling them one story, and they were telling the kids about, what Jesus said about people getting married. And of course, there's a little Johnny in the class, so he has to raise his hand up. So I know. And he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Other Sunday school class, better mark that out. Anyway, the teacher was telling the story about, the Bible story about Noah, to take your wife and flee out of the city. But of course, Noah's wife, or Lot's wife turned and looked, she turned into a pillar of salt. Well, the little girl in the class just want to know, what happened to the flea? We'll take that one. We're not going to use that one again. Sorry. I just think I prepared all week for this, too. Now, I didn't practice yesterday. Maybe I should have and just used that one. Then I could have got an idea to mark that off the list, Well, the Sunday school teacher was telling the story, and they asking the class, a little boy by the name of Charlie, said, "Charlie, what do you know about Goliath?" Charlie said, "Well, Goliath is the one that David rocked to sleep." Actually, I still you know, that big day today was that royal wedding. I still got a tear in my eye because I didn't get up in time to watch it, you know, so I'm still crying. So, you know. Mark that one off the list too. Yeah, I used that one again. Well, last but not least, I'm just going to say, you know, I found out how you can tell you're getting old. When you go to roll it and get the wrinkles out of your socks and you find out you don't have the socks on. You know you're getting old when the names on your Facebook friends all start with doctor. You know you're getting old when you sit at the breakfast table and you hear snap, crackle, pop and you're not even eating cereal. You know you're getting old when the ideal weightlifting is when you finally stand up after a long sermon. I just want to say thank you for tonight. Let's have a good time tonight. My name's Bill School and that's my time. Thank you.